Welcome to the Trading with Venus podcast, where we help you establish strong trading habits, generate consistent profits, and create the lifestyle you desire for yourself and your family. Now your host, Raman Gill.
Welcome to another episode of the Trading with Venus podcast. I'm your host, Raman Gill. And today we are standing in front of my wine closet. We bought this house last year and it came with this big wine closet. Now, I have always wanted a wine cellar in my house, and this is the first time I actually got one, not exactly a cellar, but a big wine closet. So I was wondering what to do with this thing, and now I have a great idea that I can relate to trading. Wine for me is a reward for doing something good. When I was doing my MBA at Cornell University, my management accounting professor always used to say, what gets measured gets improved. So I thought, why not tie up my love of wine with a reward system for the Turning Pro Challenge? So if you've been following me on the Turning Pro Challenge, you are aware that we keep a scorecard. Turning Pro Challenge is all about taking the right actions so that we get the right results. Some people think it's about just the return on investment. It's not. It's about the right actions. So when we talk about taking the right actions, those are the process-oriented goals. So we don't want to just focus on the results. The idea is that if we consistently take the right action, over the long term, our results will be great as well. And now that ties into with the carrot and the stick principle. The carrot and the stick principle is that when you want to improve somebody's performance, what you have to do is you have to give them a carrot. So there is a reward for doing the job well. On the other hand, when they do something wrong, it needs to be punished. So there are lots of studies done on this concept of the carrot and the stick. You can go look it up. So we'll tie that into our trading. So from the trading perspective, looking at the Turning Pro Challenge, there's a scorecard that I keep every single week. And that tracks three different things: preparation, execution, and review, because those are the three most important things for us to do day in, day out. So as a way to track the performance, we are already doing that, and some of those things are the ones that I struggle with. What I have decided to do now going forward is every time I get a full score on that. And the challenge is going to be a little bit difficult. We won't make it easy. So we do the review on a weekly basis, and I will score myself on a weekly basis. Over the course of a month, we'll have 4 weeks worth of data. So every month that I get a full score on all of those three items, I will buy myself a bottle of wine. The whole wine collection for me started a while ago. This was about 10 years ago when I first was looking into trading, and I decided to call up one of my mentors, Chris Laurie. He used to live in Vancouver at the time, and I was just so shocked that he would actually want to, first of all, answer the phone and talk to me. And then I invited him out for a meeting for a cup of coffee, and he actually accepted. So I was over the moon about that, and he gave me his time and shared some of his ideas with me, which was wonderful. So I wanted to say thank you to him, and I went to this wine store and I sent him a bottle of wine. What I also did at the same time was bought myself a bottle of wine, and I was looking into the wines that would go up in value. So I bought myself a bottle of wine, and I thought I would keep it for 10 years and see what happens. So we'll take the same idea where I will invest in bottles of wine that I'm not intending to drink right away. So this will be more of a long-term goal. Over the long term, I'll fill up the wine closet, but these will be more like investment type wines where I'm not intending to sell them, but they could be sold in the future. Again, this is not investment advice. I'm not an investment advisor. I'm not a wine connoisseur. I do enjoy wine, and I thought we'll fill up the wine closet as a reward for taking the actions that we like to do. So this is the first bottle of wine I ever bought, and this is the one that I sent to my mentor as well. So this is Chateau Haute Beauséjour. It's a French wine. It's from 2005, and I've held on to it for almost 10 years now. So this is the first one we will start our collection with, and I'm rewarding myself for being staying with trading for this long in spite of all the ups and downs that I have had and that we all experience in our journey, but sticking with it and finally finding success with it and sharing the success with all of you. So let's get this in the wine closet. So I really encourage you to find something that you're really passionate about, something that's not related to trading, something else that you find fun in your life, and bring that as a reward for doing the right trading behavior. This is one of the things that works really well. It's a way to hack growth. You are basically training your subconscious to go towards the reward, and because you have tied something really good as a reward to you doing the right actions, you'll find yourself actually looking forward to the end of the week, and you will find yourself doing the actions because you do want to get that reward. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to reward yourselves, put in the comments what kind of reward you are thinking of setting up for yourself, and if you have any suggestions on what kind of wine I can put in my wine closet, please feel free to share those with me as well. I would love to hear about some great wines from different parts of the world that I can collect and put in my wine closet. So that's it for today. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends and like and comment and subscribe to the channel. Hope you have a great trading week, and I'll see you next time.
If you want consistency in your trading, we invite you to join our daily market analysis calls, where we provide the levels to find the best entries and targets on an intraday basis. For a 1-week free trial, please visit www.tradingwithvenus.com. Thanks for joining us today. With much gratitude, your show host, Raman Gill.